الخير. مساء. كيفك يا كيفك؟ كيفك يا سارة؟ نعسانة؟ كيفك يا سارة؟ نعسانة؟ كيفك يا سارة؟ نعسانة؟ نعسانة. كيفك يا زيد؟ متحمس؟ كيفك يا زيد؟ متحمس؟ هل أنت متحمسة يا ريم؟ هل أنت متحمسة يا ريم؟ أنا متحمسة جداً. أنا متحمسة جداً. أنا متحمسة جداً. أنا متحمسة جداً. مساء النور يا أروى. نعسان. نعسان. نعم. أسكن. أنام. مريض. مع السلامة. مساء الخير. يا سامية. مساء الخير. هذا ما اسمك؟
Get more with Super Duolingo. Reach your language goals fast with
رج
را أ ج
زج
ز أ ج
زاير تج
ت أ ج
كج
ك أ ج
زتا كب زتي كبد
رتب رتب رتب
زتو كبد تبز تبز بكر بكر بك زتا كبد كبد زدت يدرب
يو دا ري با
يدرب جكب ركب جكب ركب جكب ركب جكب ركب جكب ركب جكب ركاب جكب ركاب جكب ركب جكب ركب جك
جذر جذر
تيار 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 زتي
What's up, Kareem? What's up, Kareem? I'm just chilling, man. Just trying to do a little study tonight. That's it. Just doing a little practice. Nothing serious, bro. Just chilling, just chilling, just chilling, just chilling, just chilling. That's it. I've been talking to my friends from Iraq. I got a friend from Sudan, and a friend from Tunisia. I've been practicing. They've been teaching me. They've been teaching me a little bit Arabic. Family.
عائلة
عائلة.
ما الأخبار؟
ما الأخبار؟ ها؟
ما الأخبار؟
ما الأخبار؟ What is what? I gotta cheat.
الأخبار
I thought new was جديد. ما الأخبار? Kareem, I thought new was جديد. but it's also al-akhbar. Al-akhbar. Uh-huh. Okay, so there's two different expressions for new.
ما الأخبار؟
ما الأخبار.
ما الأخبار؟
ما الأخبار. However you say that shit.
ما الأخبار يا سارة؟ ما الأخبار يا سارة؟ كيف العمل؟
How was work? كيف عامل? كيف العمل?
كيف العائلة؟
How was the family? How was كيف عائلة? So is that your family? Or is that just family? Why is that your? كيف العائلة? كيف العائلة? Why is that? How is your family? I don't hear anything that talks about your in this. So I'm trying to figure out why that is your family. Arabic is a great language.
عائلتها كبيرة.
Okay, see, ilatuha. That's saying like her family. Her ila kabira. So is that saying her family is big, or is that saying her big family? Would it be ila al kabira for her big family? So I'm gonna guess that this is saying her family is big. Ila kabira.
ليس هناك أخبار.
There is not something. There is no. What does that say? Akhbar. That's news. Wait. Akbar. No. Praise. Wait, what?
ليس هناك أخبار.
Akbar. I knew it was news. My bad. I knew it was news. We can say how it's family. I knew it was news. See, I only put Akbar because I always hear Allah Akbar, right? You always hear Allah Akbar. That's why it threw me off. But I knew it was news, though. I knew that shit. I knew it. All right, news.
أخبار.
Akbar.
كيف العائلة يا بوب؟
How is your family, Bob? You gotta say
السلام عليكم.
Assalamu alaikum.
السلام عليكم يا سارة. السلام عليكم يا سارة. كيف العمل يا سام؟
كيف عمل يا سام? How was work? Right? How was work? Hey Kareem, I don't know if you watch YouTube. I Show Speed. He went to where did he go? He was in your country, Algeria, and it was racist toward him, bro. He went to a soccer game. Well, I'm not gonna say they was racist, but he went to a soccer game and they started throwing water bottles at him because he was walking the field. I guess they didn't like that. In Algeria. I think it was Algeria. Yeah, it was Algeria. And then he went to Morocco for the Morocco versus Senegal AFCON championship. Kareem, yeah, maybe he was thirsty. I guess so, right? They was throwing water at him. It's kind of messed up, man. Yeah, they gave him water? Okay. We'll go with that.
وعليكم السلام.
Kareem, how are you enjoying the winter season, bro? Do you like the winter? Al-Shita? Is that how you say it? Winter? Al-Shita? Uhibuk al-Shita, ya Kareem? Uhibuk al-Shita, Uhibuk al-Shita, ya Kareem? Do you like the winter, Kareem? Or do I need to say Hal Uhibuk al-Shita, ya Kareem? See, look, I'm putting sentences together now, Kareem. Yeah, soccer fans are, yeah, they're wild. Soccer fans are, they're insane.
كيف العائلة؟ إن شاء الله بخير.
كيف عائلة? How is the family? God willing. Well, how's the family? Well, God willing. I got that right. Wild as well. Wondering what happened.
السلام عليكم. وعليكم السلام.
Okay. Peace be upon you. And peace be upon you.
كيف العائلة يا ريم؟
كيف عائلة يا ريم? All right. How is your family, Reem?
وعليكم السلام. كيفك اليوم يا محمد؟
What topic should we study, Kareem? Hey, Kareem, I've been studying northwestern Arabia. So I've been studying the Nabateans, the Lyhianites, basically those kingdoms that was there in like the 300s and 200s BCE in Northwest Arabia. I've been studying that on the video game lately. That's what I've been up to. Northwestern Arabia. And, like all those. And, when you look at Northwestern Arabia, it looks like Mars. Let me bring up a picture. Northwestern Arabia. What's it called? It's called the, what's that desert called? Let me type it in. I forget what it's called. They say it's Al Nafud. I'm not looking for Al Nafud. I'm looking for around the oasis. Khaybar. Yeah, near Khaybar. Oh no, it's all good, Kareem. But yeah, no, it's man, it's very interesting. Just the terrain of it. It looks like Mars. Look, I'm bringing a picture right now. He just nudged. Damn, I hate Britannica. Britannica got all the information, but the website is so messed up. Hold on, let me see. This is what I'm looking at right here. This, you see like this over here, Kareem? I forget what it's called. Oh no, my cursor, my emblem's in the way. Let me, like the rock formations in Northwestern Arabia. I gotta get the name. Like these rocks that be growing all crazy and weird. Let's see. I'm looking at it like, whoa, it looks like Mars. And then it kind of looks like Phoenix, Arizona in the United States, like that. Very, very dry. Al Ula. Yeah, Al Ula. Here we go. Let's go to Al Ula. Look, the northwestern region of Saudi Arabia stands out for its spectacular landscapes. It is best known for Al Ula. Al Ula, with its UNESCO site of Hegra. There we go, Hegra and its lush oasis. Further north, you'll find the stunning Hisma Desert, whose mountains resemble those of Wadi Rum in Jordan, or Wadi Rum. This region is rapidly evolving with the futuristic Neom project, blah, blah, blah. But like this stuff right here, you see this, Kareem? It's crazy. You see these rocks? They call it the art of the earth. The earth made its own artwork naturally. A natural wonder in the Hisma Desert. You see this? Amazing, Kareem. Amazing. El Shaq, the Grand Canyon of Saudi Arabia. See, it's like the Grand Canyon. Look, Tabuk. Tabuk. Visit of the Hijaz Railway, Tabuk. Exploring Tabuk Fort. You have those in Algeria? Kareem, are the Arabs nice to you? are the Arabs nice to the Berber in Algeria? A day at Wadi Tayyib Ism. So, yeah, so Northwest Arabia has a bunch of canyons. It's very interesting. But I like this one, so let's go into this one. Politics, okay? This is what I've been studying right here. And they built like burials into some of their like mountains, these canyons. They built they called them necropolis, like a necropolis, where they buried their kings and stuff into the rocks. I believe it's in Hegra. Look at this. This looks like Arizona, almost, not quite, but almost. They call it the ship rock, 50 meters high. Subka. Look at the inscriptions. And they talk about the petroglyphs. Look at these inscriptions. Once relied on these trade routes and desert resources. Look, this is crazy. See that? All this ancient history inscribed into the stone. Look, there's wildlife. We got the rams, right? Is this a ram or something like that? It's like a ram, deer. Okay. Look, the Great Arch. It's beautiful, man. It's a world wonder. It looks like planet Mars. It looks like we're on a different planet almost. Recent letters. Yeah, they are recent. They're not it looked like modern, almost modern Arabic without the fatha dhamma sukun. Look at this arch, natural arch. Look at that. Natural. Nothing but sand, desert, mountains. Hisma Desert, Wadi Ram. Al-Akhtar, Saudi Arabia. You think it's a part of the Sahara Desert? You think so? Well, the terrain is similar. Yeah, it's similar terrain for sure. But it looks like Mars, man. You know what? We're going to bring up the AI real quick. We got to talk to the AI about this. I already brought up the AI on the similarities between what is called Al-Ula region and like the Grand Canyon region in the United States, and it basically says it's very, very similar. Like the climates are like almost one for one. But let's look at the similarities between the Al-Ula region and planet Mars. Let's watch this. This is my own brain. Look at this. Al-Ula, a desert region in Saudi Arabia, shares striking visual and geological similarities with Mars, earning it the nickname Mars on Earth. Look, I didn't even know that, but my mind, my intuitive mind could see the connection, right? Or simply put, anybody with two eyes can see the connection. It says towering sandstone rock formations like Elephant Rock and the Arch, which we just looked at, mimic Mars' eroded buttes and pinnacles shaped by wind over millions of years. Vast pale deserts and dramatic canyons evoke the red planet's arid, otherworldly terrain. All right. Geological processes, erosion, weathering, and sedimentation in Al-Ula parallel Mars's ancient geological activity, creating isolated spires and arches amid barren expanses. These features resemble Martian landscapes, seen in rover images from regions like Gale Crater. So we're going to look this up too. We're going to look up Gale Crater. The region's dry, dusty environment and hazy skies simulate Mars' thin, dust-laden atmosphere, enhancing the extraterrestrial field during sunsets or dust storms. So let's look up this Gale Crater. See if we get some pictures. Eventually, I'm gonna start studying other planets once I get done with Earth. You know what I'm saying? Once I get done with Earth, I'm studying the other planets, Kareem. Don't worry. We going to Mars, bro. Okay, I see it. Gale Crater is right here. So this is Gale Crater. Mountain climbing rover aims for Gale Crater landing. Curiosity's landing target is Gale Crater, located on the equator of Mars, Mount Sharp. What you write? El Marij. El Marij. El Marij. El Marij or El Marik? No. Dot on top. El Marik. Is that a K at the end or a J? I can't remember which one is which. El Marik. El Marik. That's right. Yep. El Marik. Uh-huh. So yeah, I'm starting to get interested in like terrain. You know, I'm seeing similarities when I'm studying these different regions on planet Earth. I'm seeing the similarities of the terrains from, like, for example, if I bring up Phoenix, Arizona. So we'll go back here to show the canyon, right? So we'll go back to Al Ula region, Northwest Arabia region. So we see it looks like that. Then we go to Phoenix, Arizona, and look at the canyons. You would think it's the same damn place almost, except that the canyons in Arizona, there's more green around. I guess it's, you know, look. So here we go. Let me get a picture of the Grand Canyon. And there's water, like little like rivers and whatnot. I just want to see the canyons photos. El Marik. El Marik. Okay. El Marik. Something like that. You know your boy can't speak Arabic. I could read it. I could pick up on it. But anyway, this is what I'm looking at for Phoenix, Arizona. It looks similar. Come on, it's similar. I can't roll my tongue, Kareem. I can't do that. How you guys be like, rolling your tongue? I can't do that, bro. You know, I'm not Hispanic. I'm not Arab. I can't do it. It looked the same to me. Right? It looked the same. The canyons just look more red. I think they'll say it's more, maybe there's more oxide or something like that. It's more oxidated. So let me look up why is here we go. Why is the Grand Canyon more red than Northwest Arabian Desert? Try Hogar. Iron oxidation, I knew it. The Grand Canyon appears more intensely red than the Northwestern Arabian Desert, including regions like Al Ula, primarily due to higher concentrations of oxidized iron minerals staining its exposed sedimentary layers. Iron oxidation. You got, it says Grand Canyon's prominent red layers, such as the Hermit Formation and Supai Group shales, derive their vivid rust-like hue from iron oxides, hematite, formed through prolonged exposure to oxygen-rich air and water, oxidizing iron particles in siltstones and mudstones. In contrast, Al-Ula's pale sandstones, and limestone formations contain less iron overall, resulting in buff, beige, or yellowish tones rather than deep reds, as their iron content oxidizes minimally. So it's iron oxidation that gives us the different colors. Geological exposure and weathering. The Grand Canyon's vertical exposure reveals iron leached layers like the Redwall limestone, stained reddish from overlying red beds, blah, 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 blah. Okay, we understand. It's from the iron. It's from the iron. Try Hogar. 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 Bring this back up because I was finishing my linguistics on Duo. But yeah, that's what I'm learning about right now. Northwest. Oh, Hogar, Algeria. Okay, let's look at Hogar. Let's compare it to Hogar, Algeria. Algeria. Wow, Hogar, Algeria. They're a little bit different. They like the mountains, like Mount Tahat. Mount Tahat. Let me bring this up. These are a little bit different, but yeah. These ones are more pointy, like they stick straight up almost. You know? They look like wood chips just standing straight up. This is amazing though, Kareem. This is amazing. Oh wow, it's like in the middle of this damn Sahara almost. I thought it would have been closer to the north, but no, it's damn. I hate Britannica. I really do. Okay, and it's dry. This place looks even drier than Al Ula. Let me ask the AI. Compare oxidation of Al Ula to Hogar, Algeria. Why does Hogar look so dry and brown? All right, let's see what it got for us on that. Okay, so it says Al Ula's pale sandstone. Okay, we know why. Okay, Hogar. Hogar's brown dominance stems from basalt derived soils, rich in oxidized iron and manganese, enhanced by extreme dryness. See, it's extremely dry. That's what I thought. It looks so dry, even drier than Al Ula, that halts further leaching or greening. Al Ula's lighter palette reflects purer quartz sands with fresher exposures, less prone to deep iron staining despite similar aridity. Okay, they're similar in how dry they are, but Hogar looks drier. It says Hogar's ancient basaltic rocks, part of the Hogar Shield, undergo stronger chemical weathering where iron oxidizes into hematite and goethite, producing pervasive brown hues amid minimal vegetation. There is no vegetation or very little vegetation in the Sahara. Al Ula, you go to Al Ula, or what's the other place? Khaybar, you see some green. They have an oasis. I know there's oasis in the Sahara too. Let's look at the oasis in the Sahara. I might pull up a video. Sahara. I know, like the Tuareg. Don't the Tuareg hang around the oasis? Who hangs around the oasis, Kareem? What is an oasis in a desert? Look at that. The Tuaregs. It is the Tuaregs, okay. Kaylee Skapansky, September 14. The spring are well providing life and shelter. They are vital for desert travelers, offering water and shade to both people and animals. Many ancient cities, like those on the Silk Road, developed around oases due to their water supply. So the scientific explanation. It seems amazing that trees could sprout in an oasis. Where do the seeds come from? Scientists believe that migrating birds spot a glint of water from the air and swoop down for a drink. Any seeds they happen to have swallowed earlier will be deposited in the damp sand around the water hole, and those seeds that are hardly enough will sprout, providing an oasis with its telltale splash of color in the sand. Historical significance. Many of the major cities of the Silk Road, such as Samarkand, which is now in Uzbekistan, Merv, which is in Turkmenistan, and Yarkand, Xinjiang, sprang up around oases. In such, the spring or well could not be a mere trickle. It had to be almost a subterranean river to support a large permanent population, plus travelers. Word origins and modern uses. The term oasis comes from the Egyptian word wuht, however you say that shit. I can't say it. Kareem, how you say this Egyptian word? Because I know you're Berber, so you might know how to say this, even though I can't hear you say it, which later evolved into the Coptic term oahi. The Greeks then borrowed the Coptic word, reworking it into oasis. Okay, so oasis is the Grekified or Hellenized wording. Some scholars believe that the Greek historian Herodotus, you say Wahat, something like that. Wahat. Some scholars believe that the Greek historian Herodotus was the first person to borrow this word from Egypt. Okay, in any case, the word must have had an exotic flavor to it even back in ancient Greek times, since Greek does not have expansive deserts or oases among its landforms. Okay. So, yeah, we just, that's the oasis. So I've been studying that, right? Let's look at the Al-Ula oasis. Bring up a video. We do videos. And I got to finish this. Wa alaikum salam. Kayfik al-yom ya Muhammad. How are you today, Muhammad? What the fuck? And peace be upon, I didn't put you. And peace be upon you. Oh, and upon you be peace. Okay, or I didn't put the you in there anyway, so it's still wrong. There is no news. Wa alaikum salam, Kayfik al-yom ya Muhammad. Okay, and upon you be peace. Kayfik, how are Kayfik, how are you today, Muhammad? There we go. Let's get that out the way. All right, we finished that. So I did a few lessons today. No, thank you. I'm not buying nothing from you. Let's go to, I know what I'm gonna play. I've been dropping some information on the YouTube. Yes, I have. On the video game. That's the only difference. It's from the video game. But the video game got good information on there. So let me go over. What you been studying, Kareem? What you been studying? Let me see your channel, Kareem. What you be putting on your channel, man? Let me see. you like football, right? You like the Algerian team, okay? So you do watch football. See Senegal got that win, Kareem? You see that you see Senegal win the AFCON? I know those Moroccans were pissed. They lost in Morocco, in Rabat. They lost in their own country, bro. And I know they're super mad because they lost to black Africans. I know they're angry about that. Oh man, I know they are pissed. I know they're like, Abid, Abid. You lost to the Abids. In the Hazamat, right? Hazamat, is that how you say the match? Let me get my notebook out because I was just studying. Let me get my notebook out. Kareem, they not ready for this. They not, oh shit. They not really ready, Kareem. They don't know I read books. Huh? They don't know nothing about these books. They don't know nothing about these books. Hazamat. Yeah. Let me see what it means. I wrote it down yesterday. I was studying with my friends. Al-Malal. That means boredom. Okay, let me keep going. All right, this is what I was studying. Al-Sharq al-Awsat. Al-Sharq al-Awsat. The Middle East. The Middle East. Al-Sharq al-Awsat. That we were talking about Fajr, right? That means dawn, okay? Qada is when you make up for prayer, or it could be a decree or a decision, right? A decree or a decision when it comes to court. And then they was teaching me about Lida, to say like so, you say Lida. Then I was reminding myself about how to say north. So I know my directions. Al-Shimal is the north. Al-Sharq is the east. Al-Gharb is the west. And Al-Junub is the south. So I know my directions. Lida. Okay. Lida. I got to drag out the aleph. So it's not Lida. It's Lida. Let me change how I wrote it then. I got to drag it out a little bit. That's what Kareem telling me. See, I understand. I'm very smart, Kareem. I understand, dog. I understand. Yeah. I understand. I take notes. Boy. Look. Hey, Kareem. Peep this, bro. Senegal Hazamat al-Maghreb fi al-Mubarat. Yeah, I've been practicing, Kareem. Senegal Hazamat al-Maghreb fi al-Mubarat. Or I could say, Senegal Hazamat al-Maghreb fil Mubarat. Instead of saying fi al, I could say fil, right, Kareem? I could just make it into one sounding word, fil. Fil Mubarat. Then I was learning Inaha versus Inaha and Inahu. I forget what it means though. Oh, she's Inaha. Senegal. Okay, Senegal. Okay, I'll change the way I wrote it. Senegal. So I gotta drag it out. And I could say feel. Okay. I learned how to say I think. So you say atakit. Sini, not sine. Sini, not sine. Sini. Senegal. But that's a small difference. I ain't gonna sweat that too much. Senegal. Okay. Senegal. Okay, I got you. Yep, that's how I wrote it. Senegal. That's how I say it though. Senegal. In English, I'll say Senegal. In Arabic, you guys say Senegal. Hazamat al-Maghreb fil Mubarat. And If I like a girl, I could say Atakid inaha jamila. Atakid inaha jamila. That's right. Atakid inaha jamila. Jiddan. Atakid inaha jamila jiddan. Hazamet. Hazamet. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, Kareem. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Let me see. Let me get the exact meaning of inaha. Okay, let me refresh. Meaning of inaha in Arabic. We're gonna come back. Let me turn down this heat. It's getting red in here. Okay, so it says inaha serves as an emphatic particle in Arabic grammar. So Kareem is saying she is. Yeah, that's what I got. Yep, she is. Okay, yeah, that's simple. Yeah, she is. That's a good way. Often translated as indeed, inna. I didn't say inna, I said innaha. Innaha. Okay, innaha. Let me write that, Kareem. Write that down. Alif, Noon, Shadda. Alif, Noon, Shadda, Ha, Alif. All right, innaha. All right, what about innahu, Kareem? Can you write innahu for me? Innahu. Oh, maybe, okay. Indeed, she. Innahu. They look the same. Inna. Why it look like that, Kareem? No. Wait, hold on. Kareem, you wrote the same thing, except you put the shadda above the noon, and the noon is connected to the ha. But in innaha, it's not connected. Innaha. Okay, look, we got it right here. Kareem, you wrote it wrong, nigga. You wrote it wrong, Kareem. You messed me up, nigga. God damn, Kareem. You messing up my notes. Yeah, I'll fix it. Hold on, let me fix this. Aleph, Noon with the shadda above it. And then all right, there we go. All right, innaha. There we go. I fixed it, Kareem. Say it should be connected. Combines the emphatic particle in, which means, or inna, which means indeed. So, all right, let me, because I'm taking notes right now, Kareem. I am hesitant about innahu. Okay, no problem. No problem. I get it. So the core meaning innaha stresses the truth or certainty of a feminine subject, such as indeed she is, or verily she is. Okay. Innaha combines the emphatic particle in, indeed, or verily with the feminine pronoun ha. Okay, I understand. She is. That's, yeah, I get it. Innaha, innahu. I could say, what if I want to say they are instead? Okay, let me ask it. Write out innahu real quick. So I could write down innahu. Innahu. Aha. There it is right there, Kareem. Innahum. In the whom. I see it. Yep. All right. Yep. There we go. Whom. I have to learn those too. All right. So here we go. In the who is Aleph. What's that shit called again? The Hamza. Hamza with a kasra below it. And then we got Noon with a shadda and a fatha above it. And then we got the who part at the end. All right, boom. That's in the who. In the who, right there. In the who. In the who. And then when there's two, in huma. In huma. In huma. But very formal. Ah, man. Arabic is a lot of work. Y'all got way too many conjugations for different amounts of people. Y'all got too many. Like, y'all differentiate 2 people from 3 people. We don't do that in English. And then y'all differentiate by the gender. We just say, like, they or them. We don't need to say them girls or them feminine, them masculine. We just say them, they. You know, the Arabic has to define the gender of the damn groups. It's a lot. I think y'all got like 8 different ways y'all break down how to, talk about groups and whatnot. Anhum, anhun, anhun, anhum, anhun, anhum. Innahum or innahun. Okay, you know what? This is what we're gonna do. Conjugating innahu in Arabic. Let's see if there's a video. We do not put shadda when writing. Okay. All right. This is a quick little video right here. How to conjugate verbs in the present tense.
All right. How to conjugate verbs in the present tense in Arabic. Today's verb is to go. So, ذهب يذهب. I go. أذهب. You go.
Okay, he going too fast. You going, but you going too fast, dude. So to go is ذهب. Let me write this down. ذهب. Sorry, Kareem. Yeah, it's implied. Kareem, I know this is like baby stuff to you. All right, so to go. I can't really tell you why I do this. It's just I started learning Arabic, and now I'm just like, why stop, bro? Like, you just gonna speak one language your whole life? You could have learned Spanish. I would have been speaking fluent Spanish in like 2 years. Spanish is easy work. How do you say easy? Dakiya? No, dakiya is smart. How do you say easy? I'll do that later. All right. So present is dhahab. Dhahab. So thou. Sahil. Oh, I should have known that. Sahil. And you got the huh? Buh. Sahil. Sahil. Thank you, Kareem. Thank you. Shukran lak. Shukran lak, Kareem. Shukran lak. Appreciate that, brother. All right. So you got dhahab, and then you got, what do you put? Yadhubu. Yadhubu. So I go. Just let it play.
تذهب. You go for a female. تذهبين. He goes. يذهب. She goes. تذهب. We go. نذهب. They go. يذهبون.
See this?
Right.
You see, y'all got like
to conjugate verbs in the present tense in Arabic. Today's verb is to go. So ذهب يذهب. I go. أذهب.
All right, let me write that down. I go. I should have gave myself more space. All right. I'm planning a trip. Planning an overseas trip. Not this year though. It wasn't in my plans to even start the year, but to start this year, I'm planning for next year. We call that el sorf. El sorf. What do you call el sorf? El sorf, Kareem. You say you call that el sorf. What do you call that? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, my brother? Adhabu. Adhabu. That's I go. Adhabu. All right, you go is just with a ta in front of it.
You go. تذهب.
Tadhabu. Yeah, I know that. Ta. Tadh. Dhamma. Ha. Bu. Okay. So that's tadhabu. Tadhabu. You go. Then now it's you go for a girl.
You go.
Oh, conjugation.
For a female. تذهبين.
Tadhabin. Uh-huh. So we go. Ta. The. So ta. The. Tadhabin. Tadhabin. Okay. Ha. I'm writing it down, y'all. I'm writing it down. Taking notes. Right? And then right here is 2 dots. For the bean, put a kasra over the. Okay, next one.
He goes. يذهب.
Most of Arab words are 3 rooted. Uh-huh. He goes.
She goes. تذهب.
Damn, dude. So he goes is yadhabu. Damn. Write this down. Tadhabin for you go for female. And I'm looking at the add-ons, what's added into the root word. The root word is dhahab. And then for I go, adhab. You go, tadhab at the ta. Add fahl. Fahl. Okay, I'll do that after, Kareem. I'll try it on my own after for fahl. Fahl. What does that mean though, Kareem? Fahl. So you wrote dhahab, fahl, akul, sarf. Dhahab, fahl, akul, sarf. So akul is I say or I eat. Akul is either saying or eating something. Sarf, you're saying is conjugation. Dhahab, so to go something, I something, something. I say or I speak the conjugation. Sarf. Try fahl, afhal, taf, tafal. Afal, tafal. Yeah, I got you, Kareem. Dhahaba. Dhahab. Oh, okay. Okay, I understand. Dhahaba, fahl, akul, sarf. All right, I got you, Kareem. I got you. All right, so he goes is yadhab. He goes is yadhab. So we're gonna go ya, val, with a dhamma, chach, hach, and then bah, bu, u. Yad habu. Yadhabu. Yad ha bu for he goes. Okay, she goes.
اذهبوا.
Tadhabu. So she goes and you go are literally the same exact thing, Kareem. Okay, dhahaba akala saraka saraka. Dhahaba akala saraka. Is that what you wrote? Dhahaba. You left out the fahl, Kareem. You didn't put fahl. But maybe you're trying to help me speak it the correct way. Saraka. Because I can't see the kasra, because you don't write it. You don't write the whatever they call it, the diacritic marks. I forget what it's called in Arabic. So she goes and you go is the same thing. Tadhabu. Why is that, Kareem? When you say she is doing something and you are doing something, it's the same word. She goes. So again, she goes is tadhabu. See, Arabic could be a little weird, but it's all good. I'm gonna learn it. I'm gonna learn it. Then I'm gonna go find a wife and move to Qatar, Kareem. That's where I'm gonna live. I'm gonna live in the Middle East, Kareem. All right, so that's tadhabu. Again, tadhabu again. Context explain.
We go. نذهب.
Nadhabu. So there's 6 different conjugations. I, you to a female, he, she, we. And then I'm sure there's even they go. I got to figure out how you say they go. So we go is na, and I'm familiar with that. We go. Nadhabu. Na, the, khar, bu. All right, nadhabu. Nadhabu. All right, there it is. Kareem, yadhabun. That's how you say they go. All right, this is what Kareem says. Yeah, okay. They go. He's saying it's yadhabun. So that's going to be ya, thou, ha. So for boon, I'm going to put a dhamma. How do I write it, Kareem? Do I put a dhamma above the B and put 2 of the, you know what it's called for the an? Oh, but it's not an, it's un. Tadhabun. Yadhabun. Yadhabna. Yadhabna. Plural feminine. See, yeah, it's too much. I'm not doing all that. I just want to know they go, Kareem. Let me see. Wow. Wow. I put a wow. No. How to write they go. Okay, Kareem. Yadhabun. Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay, no, you're right, Kareem. My bad. Damn, I messed it up. I wrote it wrong. I messed it up. I gotta write it again. So they go is ya, val. Then we got the ha. All right, I got it. And it's pronounced yadhabun. And then you said yadhabna for plural feminine. So if it's a group of girls, you say yadhabna. Yadhabna. Oh, that's too much to remember, man. That's way too much, Kareem. That's too much. That's like 8 different conjugations, bro. That's 8 different conjugations for one goddamn word. Yadhabun. Yadhabun. Oh, you wrote the okay, I got you. You wrote it with the marks on there. I got you. Let me copy this from Kareem. See, Kareem is teaching me. You're doing a good deed, Kareem. You're doing a good deed, brother. You're doing your good deeds, Kareem. Good job, Kareem. See how easy it is to get into paradise, Kareem? Just do your good deeds every day, Kareem. That's it. All right. You know what I just learned, Kareem? I just actually thought about what Ayatollah means. Yep, that's right. What Ayatollah means. Let me get it. And I should have known this, but like when you see it written in English, you don't think about it in Arabic, right? You don't really think about it the same way until like sometimes it takes a second for it to like connect and make sense. Kareem, isn't that the same thing for what the Persians called their leader, Ayatollah? Ayatollah? Is that the same thing, Kareem? Ayatollah? Ayatollah. And I only know that because a rapper put it in a song, and I'm like, Ayatollah. Ayat. Allah. Ayatollah. And I've been studying the language, and I'm seeing how y'all be connecting the words. Like y'all jump from one word and like feel, for example, fi'al will become feel. So I'm learning to catch when you guys are connecting the words. I'm starting to pick up on it. Ayatollah. Yeah, the sign of God. In an ayah, I would have, if you would have asked me a week ago, what is an ayah? I would have said it's a verse. But a verse, I guess the verses are supposed to be signs of God. An ayat. Oh wait, Kareem, is ayat an ayat? Like, is this the same as like an ayat in the Quran, Kareem? I wonder if that's the same thing. An ayat and ayatollah. I wonder if like a verse, the word for verse, ayat, is the same for sign, for ayatollah. You guess so? Okay, maybe it is. Okay, that's good practice. Adhabu, tadhabu, tathabin. Let me add another H in there. Yadhabu, tadhabu, nadhabu, yadhabun. Yadhabun. And then if I want to say they go to a group of females, let me get that. They go for all females, like an all female group. I think you said it earlier. They go female. The proof, the sign, the revelation. Dhahaba. Wait. Huna yadhabna. Oh, you did say that. Yadhabna. Why is it yadhabna? That doesn't even make sense. Yadhabna. Yadhabna. With a short after dhab. Yadhabna. 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 All right, let me write that down. Kareem, you got that? All right, here we go. Ya. Val. Ha. All right. Yadhabna. Okay. I'm putting in this. I'm learning, Kareem. I'm learning Arabic, bro. I'm getting better and better. I'm getting better and better. Imagine if I really, really, really had to. I do have the time. It's just you don't always have the motivation, so you got to do a little by little. One of my friends on WhatsApp, they have a saying. It goes, I think it goes, Falil dadam khair min katir munkatia. Falil dadam khair min katir munkatia. Something like that. And they said, it's about being consistent every day. I am rusty. Do not trust me. You're a rapper, Kareem? I'm rusty. Do not trust me. You rap, Kareem? You a rapper. I knew you were a rapper. You a Berber rapper. Berber rap. I might have to check out some Berber rap music from Kabylia. See how they rap in Kabylia. Let me show you the song, Kareem. I'm gonna show you the song where the rapper talks about the Ayatollah. Hold on. What's it called? You do it. Kathir min. Okay, hold on. I got you. Let me see if I could copy and paste it. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna copy and paste it for you, Kareem. That right there. Okay. Let me find that song real quick. Damn, I can't remember the name of it. I'm gonna find it. Don't worry. What's the name of it? It's not "You Are My Stars." It's not "Folded." It's not "All I Do Is Cry." Maybe it's Bootsy. Let me see if it's called Bootsy. Nope. It's not Bootsy. It's not Scarface. It's not Can't Touch This. All of it. Can't Touch Purge 3, Phase 2. Chase the Cheesecake. I Want Smoke. Is it I Want Smoke? Nope, it's not I Want Smoke. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find that song. Pink Cookies. No. Pink Cookies in the plastic bag. No, it's not that one. Damn. Which one is it? Oh, I know what it is. Here we go. Khalil da imkhar min katir munkatia. Okay, Khalil. Oh, it's Khalil. I always confuse ka and fa, but I know this because the ka has 2 dots. Khalil daim. Oh, so it's not dadam, it's daim. So that letter right there is a ya with a hamza above it. I'm thinking it's another dal, but I should have known it's not another dal because a dal doesn't connect to the meme. So Khalil daim khair min kathir munkatia. Okay, Khalil daim khad min kathir munkatia. Okay, it's called Riding Out. Here we go, Kareem. Listen to the Ayatollah. This is the Ayatollah right here of rap music, Kareem. So you can see where I got that. Oh shit, hold on. Daim. Yeah, I got you, Kareem. I got to get better at that. You're right. Daim. You know what I was thinking to myself earlier? In Arabic, you guys stress words just because the word is stressed. But in English, we only stress a word for emotion, right? Khair. I got you. Like in Arabic, you guys stress sounds just because. In English, we only stress something to show emotion, for meaning, right? Meaning, stress. Like we put emotion for meaning, but your words, ain, you guys have that just because it's a letter or it's a sound. Here's the Ayatollah right here, Kareem. There you go. All right, we're not going to be doing this skipping stuff, so we're going to turn down the quality just a little bit. You're going to say the Ayatollah.
Yes, sir. be in the building. I'm gonna step out, he gonna step in. All right, let's go.
Listen, Kareem, listen.
Let's ride out. I gave baby my word in late October. Gave him 3 words, nigga, it's over. You love it how I mix, Big Pot got over. It's nothing just to switch up on the bitch bipolar. Well, just great, let's talk about soda. I was hustling names, I bubble up like cola. 40 below, Skelly Bones and Corona. He was dead for a week, his body smelled of an odor. When I met my bitch.
Wait, I think I missed it. Did he already say it? My bad.
Oh.
We're gonna end on this. Yeah.
Let's ride out. I gave baby my word in late October. Gave him 3 words, nigga, it's over. You love it how I mix, Big Pot got over. It's nothing just to switch up on the bitch bipolar. Well, just great, let's talk about soda. I was hustling names, I bubble up like cola. 40 below, Skelly Bones and Corona. He was dead for a week, his body smelled of an odor. When I met my bitch, told me I could mold her. Told her I could hold her if she let me come over. EMG chief, I was never the soldier. I be up in these streets, too high to get over. I got a whole phone with nothing but high rollers. Strippers that escort, party promoters. The music messiah, I'm the Ayatollah. I bought a big house without a college diploma.
You heard that? Music messiah, I'm the Ayatollah. I bought a big house without a college diploma. So when I heard that, I'm like, Ayatollah. Ayat Allah. Ayatollah. Ayatollah. Oh. Then it clicked. It took for me to hear it in a rap song. You know, because I've never heard a rapper talk about the Ayatollah. So when he said it, I was listening. And I said, Ayat Allah. Ayat. Oh, they be connecting their words. That's Allah. Just like Hezbollah. Right? Hezbollah's name has the same thing. I don't know what that means. But Ayatollah, Hezbollah. So yeah, that's why I was thinking that, Kareem.
When I met my bitch, told me I could mold her. Told her I could hold her if she let me come over. EMG chief, I was never the soldier. I be up in these streets, too high to get over. I got a whole phone with nothing but high rollers. Strippers that escort, party promoters. The music messiah, I'm the Ayatollah. I bought a big house without a college diploma. This ain't rap, that ain't music. Call my first case, y'all ain't do it. Told about the purge, y'all ain't do shit. Baby, I'm away, body covered in scuba. P2, get me late, fuck with me if you choose to. EMG is the shit, all you need is a booster. You heard them niggas shit, they ain't moving. Left them sitting still, they ain't moving. They gave me 7.5, they ain't over. I got it to a dub, game over. And all the British floods.
Yeah, that's all. All right, Kareem, have a good night, man. I'm going to get off this too. I've been here for an hour and a half. A little quick Arabic study, 90-minute Arabic study. It felt good. You know, one thing I'm learning, you have to be consistent. When you're consistent, things like they ease up. It becomes easier, right? When you're not consistent, an Arabic speaker going to pronounce the H at the end somehow. Ayatollah? Okay. Yeah, when you're not consistent, things feel difficult. But when you're consistent, it's like it just starts getting easy. Allah, not Allah. Allah, not Allah. Not Allah, Allah. So yeah, just the consistency of doing a little bit every day for the past, well, I haven't done it every day, but I've done it consistently enough for the past 7 years, Kareem. 8 years studying Arabic. I took some time off. Ayatullah. Ayatu Allah. Aha. Ayatu Allah. Aha. Ayatullah. Yeah. Ayatollah. Okay. Yeah, like the consistency I'm noticing. Things just start to make more sense. You know, I go on YouTube. If you go on the shorts, I found people in Egypt, Kareem. I found out, Kareem, I got a crush on Egyptian women because I didn't know they were from Egypt. I don't even know what they be saying half the time, right? They just on there. I'll show you. I'll show you right now, actually. Hold on. Let me show you right now, real quick, Kareem. The Egyptian girl. She gonna be talking. Watch. Let me show you. I'll be watching her, and I just listen. I just listen and see what I could pick up on. And over time, is she live? Now she don't want to be live when I'm on live. She was just on here. She was just live. My bad. She's not live anymore. But yeah, I go on there and I just find I go and find people that speak Arabic and I just listen to them, and that's been working for me. How they say learning mouth to mouth, yeah. And for whatever reason, I guess I gravitate toward the Egyptian women. I guess I like them. What's it called? Hold on. Inaha. Let me say it real quick. Atakid inahum. No. They. Yeah, no. Kareem, how do I say I think they are beautiful? So instead of I think she is beautiful, how do I say I think they? For females. For females, how do I say I think they are beautiful? I think they are beautiful. Is it going to be inahum with an M at the end? Where's my pen at? Here it is. They go for Yadhabna. Okay. Yadhabna. Just standard Arabic is different. Okay. I want to know how to say they are beautiful. Atakid inaha jamila. So what I say, atakid inahin or inahum jamilat. Okay. Let me write that down. Inahum jamilat. Inahum jamilat. So atakid inahum jamilat. All right, thank you, Kareem. Appreciate your help, man. You did your good deed for the day. So that's I think they are beautiful. I think they, females, right, are beautiful. See, you learn a little bit every day, man. Keep building on it. Atakid inahum jamilat. I think the Egyptian women are beautiful. I think they are beautiful. I guess I think they are beautiful. I didn't even know they were from Egypt. In reality, we should say inahuna. Inahuna. All right, I'll write that down too. Put that in reality. We should say inahuna. So what's the difference between inahuna and inahum, Kareem? Is inahum just plural, generally speaking, just plural? And then inahuna is for the females specifically? Is that what it is? I'm going to guess that's what it is. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, I'm going to say inahuna, Kareem. I don't want to say inahum. It's going to sound like I might be talking about guys, man. I'm going to cross out that inahum. We're going to say inahuna. Shadda when double consonants. I got you. Innahum. So inna, not inna. Inna. Innahum jamilat. Innahum jamilat. Innahum jamilat. Okay, you want me to stress that? Jamilat. Jamilat. Innahum jamilat. Jamilat. Innahum jamilat. Make the shadda. Okay. Yep. I'm getting there, Kareem. I'm getting there. All right, that's it for tonight. Appreciate you, Kareem. It was nice studying Arabic with you. One day, inshallah, I will speak to you. Fil Arabiya. Fil Fialuga al Arabiya. Inshallah. One day. How do I say one day? I know day is yom. Wahid yom. Well, I say wahid yom, one day. Wahid yom. Or something like this. I will speak. All right, take care, Kareem. Yeah, I'm not going to drag it out. Have a good night. Peace. Ma'a salama. Bil. Okay, gotcha, Kareem. Ma'a salama.